So in today's video, I want to try to replace this screen. The screen has been really bad, and I'll try to take this out, see if I can take out the screen. I ordered a screen and it's here. So let's get into it. So I'm going to remove this radio. There's 4 screws, 1, 2, and then 2 on that side for this whole module to come out, and then I'll find out how I can separate this top from the bottom nav. This is the screen that I got. I need to see if, first of all, maybe if the screen is the same size. I hope it is. I'll put you down. So this is the screen, and it kind of looks like the same. Kind of looks like the same size, I think. Okay, let's try it out. Let's see if that works. All right, taking that out. That screw. Then taking that. Let's get this guy out. I'm going to take that guy out. Let's see if I can get it out. All right, so everything's disconnected. Then I think there's a few screws holding the top to the bottom. I'm gonna take it inside and continue from inside. The part is attached to the top, so I need to dislocate it from behind somehow. This part is very easy. There's 2 sets of bolts, one bolt that goes to the metal and the other that goes to the plastic. They're all held by the 8mm bolt, and as you disconnect it, then you start to see Phillips head Chinese screws. Maybe I'll take that one off next and take these pieces out following that. Okay, progress. I got this part out, and now we have a separate piece from the other one. This guy I can put away to the side for a sec. And now it's about getting these pieces off. Keep taking a bit more stuff out to see when we get there. Then I pull out the Dollarama tools to help me get these tiny screws on this side, on this side. I almost forgot this guy at the top here. Okay, so it's currently at this level where I have the screen now exposed. I need to be able to get the screen off without causing too much damage. So I put the phone down. There's 4 screws here again. See if I can undo those 4 screws and pop the screen out. Okay, I got a little busy separating that. I need to be a bit careful because I'm starting to strip the screws, as you can see. But this is off. This is the pieces here, and if I can separate this guy, I think the screen should be fine. I'll go grab the new screen and make sure it's the same size before I keep going. The one we just bought, this one we're replacing, kind of seems like the same size. Yeah, and it has the same tabs on both sides as this one does. So I'll keep trying to take these bolts out. These ones are loose. It's just this guy proving a bit difficult, so I'll keep trying that. It has to come out somehow. Wonder how. Let me get the old one. Okay, the old one. Made in Japan. This is also made in Japan. But something's off. They're both Toshiba. I have this, I have that, but I don't have this one at the top. I don't know, can this one come out? Okay, let me figure it out. Okay, so I've been a bit worried that this part's not showing up on this new one was a problem. But after a little bit of Googling, it says that part is called like a mercury tab or whatever. It helps. It's part that contains the mercury. But here I see that it already contains mercury on this white label, so I should be good. I'll try to put everything together and see if we can get it assembled and working. Note to self, if it doesn't look like the part that came out from the car specifically, then it most likely isn't the replacement screen for the car. I should have caught this early on. Instead, I kept going, hoping that it would fit. It did not fit. For anyone who's doing this, there's a bunch of different variations of these screens out there. They all look very similar, but if they don't have all the parts that bolt up to your own car, chances are it won't fit. And I also realized that the screen is thinner than the old screen. because this piece isn't sitting as it should have on the old screen, but we're gonna keep going. Yeah. Okay, so we put it mostly together. Before I keep going and attach it back to that one, I want to maybe connect it to the car and see. I plugged it in, it just powered on and then turned off. Not entirely sure why. I'll try it again. Yeah, so it just lights up like that, then goes off. Doesn't do anything else. Why are you doing that? This might be the reason why. I just reconnected this, so fingers crossed. Let's see if that works. That did not work. I'll try it again. Okay, so after a few hours, we've got a bit more. This is good. Then it just goes off. Not sure what happens now. Guess we'll plug a bit back and come. I ended up messing with this screen for a couple hours, realized it wasn't working, the touch screen wasn't working, and I ordered another screen that also didn't work. The third screen finally came after like a month. That worked, and I had to do this process all over again. Taking apart this again. Took it from the car to test out the new one. It's the new one. This is the replacement one. Transfer this over there. Should be game. This was the second screen. Second time doing this all over again. At this point, I was so upset. So upset. Because it takes weeks and weeks for these to come from eBay. This came from, I think, somewhere in Germany. And yeah, I was just upset. So I just went ahead, paid all the money, and got the right screen from Japan. Because I couldn't do this again. And it was months that I didn't have this screen working. The controls, and I want to put it on and see if I can control the screen with this somehow. Freak out a little bit, but we've got the piece back together. Tested it now. It works, so I'm going to put everything back completely and mount it back into the car. Now, since that works, there's this piece that I bought for Bluetooth. It's called a Blue Music. It plugs right into the CD player module, so I'll check to see if I can get that to work. I'll let you guys know. So I have all of the parts put together for the third time. For like the 100th time. Before I button everything up, I want to test my new radio thing, which actually just plugs in to the radio there. The Bluetooth device is called BT Music or Blue Music, something like that. It is fantastic. Plugs into the OEM module, works great. I'll put a link in the description. The thing so far is plugged in, and the radio like that now. Last I checked, worked. Toyota. Holy. So like I said, this was the third time getting this done. Waiting months for screens to come in and not work. I was just excited this worked. They sent it coming up from Japan. Tell it where you want it from. AC off. Oh yeah. We're in business, baby. Trying out the AC. Guess seeing if it can get the AC compressor to activate. But yeah, this is amazing. Okay, let me try out the Bluetooth and I'll let you know if it works. I ended up starting to assemble the new trim pieces that I ordered from China. Most of the things are plug and play. I've broken a few sets, and I'm gonna have to take this whole piece back out in a month when I do the heater core again. So I've been really skeptical about putting things back, but I put it in nonetheless. Not in this video, but in the next video you're gonna see it all laid out and nice and cool, hopefully
working with the air conditioning. But this is the entire setup.
3 months of trying literally 4 different screens from Germany, China, Japan. Finally got a screen to replace the LandCruiser screen that works, and some bits to go in, new bits to go in on the side for the air vents and the controls as well. And I wanted to stay OEM, and I added a Blue Music Bluetooth device at the end. That way I can play all of my music on the car, keeping the OEM screen. One of the reasons I wanted to keep the OEM screen was I didn't find anyone the same size that would fit and look OEM. And most importantly, for these models, the climate controls are buried in the screen, so you kind of need them to ensure that you can kind of operate where the air goes. I couldn't find an aftermarket that fit the size and that had the climate control all embedded. Everything was either bigger or you'd have a separate UI Android. And the Bluetooth device I'll line up here has been really good. I'll play something from my phone that comes from the interior speakers of the car, and I'm going to put a picture of what device it is. This is the Blue Music device. I got it on eBay, and the phone just connected and it works great.